Cosmic family. Welcome back to the Cosmic Revolution channel. I am Madi Murphy, and today we're going to talk about how to transform like a Scorpio. We are entering Scorpio season. It is one of my all-time favorite parts of the year because it's extra witchy, extra mystical. The veil is thin. And this is also the time of year to really set an intention around transformation, rebirth. What are you wanting to let go of in your life to make room for something else? So before I get into my 3 tips, if you want to go deeper into any of this, definitely check out our Cosmic RX Guide to Scorpio Season. It's a digital magazine. It's beautiful. It's over 60 pages of rituals, tips, tricks, horoscopes, everything you need to stay aligned and thriving this Scorpio season. So you can check that out in our link in bio or at thecosmicrx.com. All right, so let's get into it. Now, this is applicable to you. Listen, you, whether you are a Scorpio or not. Everyone has Scorpio somewhere in their chart, which is another reason we never bash a zodiac sign, because we carry all 12 signs of the zodiac within us. Therefore, when we enter a certain astrological season, it's like all lights are green, green light boulevard in that aspect of our chart, asking us to ride that wave of energy and really harness that so we can step into really the most, I would say, like charged area of your chart, and it sets you up for the year to come. So if you're ready to start transforming like a Scorpio, this is my 3 tips of how to do that this Scorpio season. Number 1, we're talking shadow work. For any of you who know me or have worked with me or come to any of my workshops, I love working with shadow integration. I believe that getting to know your shadow and embracing it is one of the best ways to step into true wholeness, to manifest authentically, and to be the you that you were here to be, not the you that someone else told you to be. What is shadow work? Essentially, in the shortest description I can right now, your shadow self is the part of you that you don't want to look at, that's been rejected, repressed, you feel shame about, you feel guilt over. It's basically every part of you that you feel like, oh, I really don't want people to know that side of me. But the beautiful thing is there's nothing wrong with your shadow. That's just cultural conditioning. For example, if you were young and you were a child and you like to be really animated and loud and silly, and maybe somewhere along the way, a teacher, a parent, aunt, uncle, someone said like, you're too much, you're too loud. Then you start thinking, oh, I am too much, I am too loud. People like me better when I'm quiet and I don't take up space and I dim my light. Then your loud part of you, your part of you that's too much, becomes your shadow aspect, and you start feeling embarrassed of that, or you reject that, or you cut that part off of you. And shadow work is the beautiful, but yes, sometimes emotionally challenging practice and journey back into reclaiming that part of you. So if you want to go deeper into shadow work this Scorpio season, let me know in the comments below. Now, tip number 2 for how to transform like a Scorpio. Scorpio season is the time of the year where we have Halloween. It's the time of the year where the leaves are falling from the trees. People are putting pumpkins out. Even the most muggle amongst us is talking about ghosts and witches and cauldrons. And that's because we all know intuitively on some level, this is the time of the year where ancient mystics, philosophers, seekers said that the veil is thin, meaning at this time, especially in the end of October, we have more of a connection to the other side, the unseen, the realm of those who have passed away. So my tip number 2 is to begin to do ancestry work, ancestral connection. We have Halloween is also the same time as Samhain, which is the Celtic pagan holiday. It's also All Saints Day in the Catholic Christian tradition. It's also Dia de los Muertos in the Mexican tradition. And this is because many cultures know this is the time to sit with the energy and the memory of those who came before you, those who paved the path. And in my shamanic teachings, and my shamanic teacher taught me one of the best ways to live a really free, authentic, grounded life is to connect with your ancestors. Because when you do that, you can live in their light versus living in their shadow. And also honoring the people who came before you is a way to really understand your roots, your foundation, your history, and also your ancestors want to be your squad. Your ancestors want to have your back. Even if you don't know them, you don't know them by name, they are there. Their energy created you. So what's more of a charged spiritual connection than that? So you can begin by building an ancestor altar. You could do a Samhain supper. You can do a meditation to connect to them. You could ask people in your family, who was my great grandmother? Where did I come from? You can go on ancestry.com. And again, we have a ton more tips and rituals for that in our Scorpio season magazine. If you want to learn more, drop it below in the comments. And then tip number 3 of how to transform like a Scorpio. So these other things I mentioned, shadow work, that is true transformation work because it's super revolutionary, it's super rebellious. Actually stop resisting that and just go in and embrace that part of me and then see how I feel moving through the world. And then ancestry work is super transformative because all of a sudden you understand I am not random. I didn't just come here, appear out of nowhere. I have history, I have talent, I have wounds, I have superpowers, I have things that came from my family line, and tapping into that makes me super expansive. It makes me so much bigger than just this individual journey I'm on. And then the last way we transform during Scorpio season is by understanding the power of our sexual energy. And this is a mixture of sexual healing and sexual, what I call transmutation. And this is kind of also a little bit of shadow work tied into this, but Scorpio as a zodiac sign rules the reproductive organs, it rules our sexual organs, it rules that part of our body that we have so much of a complex relationship with, mostly because of societal, familial, cultural conditioning. And what we can do in Scorpio season is just setting the intention to begin to be curious about our relationship with our own sexuality and our sensuality, and really stripping down, where are the areas that I carry shame or that I carry fear or that I carry like a disconnection with this part of me, and really just thinking, no, my sexuality is sacred. We are all born with our bodies a certain way. We are born with sexual desire. We are born really meant to connect into us. Sexual energy is called eros, which translates to life force energy. So living in your eros isn't something that's shameful, sinful, dirty. It's actually just connecting to your full life force. So again, these are topics we could go much deeper into. So check out our Scorpio season magazine. We have a lot more information, exercises, rituals for this, or drop a comment below if you want to go deeper here on YouTube. And I just wanted to say I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this growing community. Thank you all for the beautiful well wishes and congratulations on my last video. And as always, let me know how I can best serve you. Let me know what you want to know about, what you're eager to go deeper into. What are the areas of your life where you're feeling blocked or stagnant? That's what we're here for, to help you transform, to help you ignite your own personal cosmic revolution. And until next time, I'm just sending you beautiful, sexy, star-dusted blessings. Bye, everyone.